Well, hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, and welcome back to a camera that's not working. One moment. That's a lot better. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back with more Wild Arms 2, and we finished last time by being imprisoned, which is something that our characters apparently are very, very good at because it's the second time we've actually ended up starting a stream while in the middle of jail, and hopefully that'll be the last time we end up there. The game was flowing pretty well last time we went. We went through several different areas and several different dungeons without a whole lot of opposition. So I'm hoping that ultimately things end up going quite a bit better and continue to go smoothly. A couple of announcements. Number one, I'm plugging in the capture card right now to make sure that everything shows up. But then we will begin in just a moment. The first big announcement is the next Redeem game arrived today. We've got Nights into Dreams. It is no longer a dream to own this game. It is now a reality. It did arrive there, and you could see the reflection of the actual game on my TV in it, which I think is pretty funny. And we've got the front and back. So that'll be, we'll be hooking up the Sega Saturn after we end up beating Atelier Iris 2, and we'll be able to play that game and continue it. I also need to plug it in beforehand anyway, just because I need to make sure that the game works, and so I can leave the seller feedback and just make sure, because I don't know. They didn't ship it very well. They put it in this, which is not great when you have like Sega CD long boxes. You kind of need more protection than just a simple bubble mailer, and they didn't put anything to really keep the disc secure, like any of those like little foam blocks or any, what do you call, a bubble mailer pop inside of it. So the disc was loose. So I don't know. It is a little bit scratched, so I'll have to take it and see how it works. But I'll be in contact with the seller probably sometime tonight, because after the stream I'll test it. Final announcement, and then we'll get started. While I am resizing the game because it is clearly not the right size, so let me get this spread out to the other side here. Um, we have been in search for a game that is going to break the 80 ceiling, and I think we found it. The problem is I am not currently streaming it. Remember Cosmic Fantasy 4 Part 2, which I completely swore off of ever streaming after the experience with Cosmic Fantasy 4 Part 1, which got the lowest score in all of my streaming history across 7+ years of streaming, other than Wyvern Tales on the Atari Lynx, being the only game that scored lower than a 37. Well, 4 Part 2 was amazing. I don't know why. I don't know why they actually, it took them like 5 games into it to actually fix the broken mechanics, make stats actually work, make things actually function, but it's a really, really, really good game. I don't know why. It's probably going to be an 83 or an 85. It came out of nowhere. I had no idea. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to have to probably make a stream right before the last act finishes, or the last couple of acts, and just stream the last part of it, just so that I have my final VOD recorded of it and my final thoughts. Welcome, Mackenzel. I know. It's kind of ridiculous. It went from like a 71 to a 59 to a 50 to a 37. Like, out of the 4 games I've played, 3 of them have failed. So it's not a high bar for the series, but I don't know. I mean, 4 Part 2, despite like having a lot of the same mechanics and reuse things from 1, including a number of their bosses, it's just put together a lot better. I just don't really know how to really explain it. Item drops are actually happening. They have rare encounters like metal slimes you'd see in different locations. It's fun to actually fight stuff. It's you don't have any dungeons with a bunch of pitfalls. You don't have oh, you screwed up, back to start. It just I like all of this entire time was an RPG series that just kind of refused to grow up and get with the times and realize that a lot of these bad ideas were bad ideas 5 years ago and should have stayed bad ideas. And I don't know, somewhere in the 5-month release between 4 Part 1 and 4 Part 2, they just fixed everything. It's so odd, but they did it. Anyway, we are currently in prison, which is where Cosmic Fantasy 4 Part 1 should stay, but not us. But let's go ahead and get ourselves out of here. I'm gonna have to make my TV a bit louder. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I expected it to fail. I expected it to fail miserably, and it didn't. What? That was rude. I didn't even get to read the sign. It said something about what waits on the other side, and apparently it's a spear. So do I just not read these at all? Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm so disappointed that I'm not able to that I just haven't been recording that from start to finish. It also follows. No, last stream wasn't necessarily bad. It's just that with the game, I mean, it's gonna shape up to probably be a 78 or 79. Like, I'm not looking for an excuse to keep it there. I'm looking for an excuse to give it an extra point. It's not that far from doing it. It just needs a bit extra. Like, it has the Grandia combat system, but there really aren't any bosses in the game. Like, other than the boss fight we had against the White Assassin that one time that ended up is now a party member at the very, very end of last stream, every other boss fight's just been normal soldiers or normal enemies, and it's just not been anything memorable. So we haven't had the opportunity to really flex this combat system. And there's not a whole lot of back and forth with the swapping roles. We go back to be able to have Visay be able to make stuff for us, but we're not in exchange doing stuff on our side of the area to be able to send over to her side. It's all like one-sided help, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity. She's literally just staying back and cooking, and we're not doing anything to help her. She's not having her own journey, which I think is a bit sad. So if they can do something interesting with her, or do something interesting with the combat, I'm prepared to give it like the 80. I mean, I'm desperately hoping it gives something more, but right now it's just kind of, you can argue it's like a very generic anime plot in a number of respects, but you can have generic anime plots be a lot worse. You could have terrible encounter rates, you could have miserable combat features, terrible loading times, none of which this game has. So as far as like generic, gameplay, it's, doing it probably better than I would say a majority of the generic games are. That's why I feel like I'm comfortable giving it a high 70 score, even if it's something you might see in a lot of games. Yeah, it's not pocket change. It's still a very respectable score. Just because it happened twice doesn't mean there'll be a third. What does that mean? What? No! What was that? What was I... Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so I can't even... The camera. My nemesis. That's not what I wanted to do. So do I kick it 3 times? Is that what I'm getting? Okay, that I do kick it 3 times. With Candlestick Light, the Candlestick Light will open closed roads. Very good. It's kind of a cool puzzle area, other than the awkward camera controls. Okay, next room. But yeah, in any event, those are really the only updates right now. I do want to just make sure my Knight's Disc works. I watched all the villagers get arrested and followed them here, but I'm at my limit. Behind that door, the villagers are imprisoned. The lever is hard to move, but you guys can manage. Help save everyone. Really? These people are. We're the residents of the village of Halmetz. You all are? We are not part of Odessa. We are fighting to save everyone from the tyranny of the terrorists. We all might be saved? Will we all get a chance to return to Halmetz together? Take heart. I promise everyone will have a safe rescue. This guy with glasses suddenly pulled a weapon on us. After that, we were shoved into this dungeon and locked up. So, because you are going to help us, can we believe that you're really allies? Of course. So, relax. We'll return to your village with all of you. But traveling in a group this large could be dangerous. And then I'll go ahead and check things out. Once safe passage is verified, you can all leave together. This is where death row inmates were housed and executed back when there was a death sentence. One can't possibly feel safe confined to such a place. The execution area is at the end. It is a short way out from there, but you might not be alive. We're gonna have to solo it, it looks like. Not an area I want to traverse with bad cat. Oh wow, even running I took damage. Oh wow. So I just keep going and then don't cross over those lines? The camera's kind of rough here because it's dark in here and you can't really see a whole lot of what's ahead. Is this where I started? No it is not. So that's good at least. We have a different door. The preparations at the execution point should be about ready, right? I don't trust that guy even though he's on our side. It's safer when you don't talk so carelessly about Mr. Judecka. Judecka? Plotting something again? Okay, so we can't do anything in this room, so we'll take the other path. Welcome to the execution ground. You finally made it here. I've been waiting. But I wasn't the only one waiting for you. This... They were behind us. How'd they manage to get captured and brought here before we were even here? Lilka! Brad! Grah. Sorry. The villagers were just helped. We were taken as human shield. The villagers we just helped were taken as human shields. They said resist and they're dead. All of this was a trick. He plotted all of this. Hang on, I'm on my way. Where are you going? That's not your duty. What? Your opponent is Little Trask. We're fighting another one? This is the one. Okay, it's the same one. Never mind. This is the one from before. Don't think about resisting. I'll kill your buddies if you do. But the preparations aren't finished yet. You mean it's a warning? Yup. The plan got a little messed up, but there's a reason I captured you arms people. By executing all of you publicly, I can rid myself of enemies and also show the terror of Odessa. We didn't kill the people of Hamletz when we caught them, so they'd witness the event. How evil can you be? It's something a very vain terrorist would do. Look, even I prefer to take care of it myself, but we have our reasons. I'd appreciate your understanding on this. Go, Trask, but don't kill them too quickly. Grah. I'm assuming that's Trask. That's saying it, but we don't know. Ashley! Resist and I'll kill the hostages. This is so thrilling. My glasses are about to fall off. What is it? What are you doing? This voice is echoing again. What is this? Don't think. Hesitation is only for fools. What you need now is hope and desire. That's it. I want power. I want enough power to overcome any adversity. If I have that, then take a hold of it. Of what? Oneself. This light, it's from that time. Chains of plans, kill all the hostages. It reached even the Lady Consort's child. You can't do as you please. It's the same light. This says the end, the light of the start, but I believe it. That time I was late. The light is nostalgic. Right, Ashley? Again, something I didn't plan on. Darn, I can't keep up. Yeah, I know, it's pretty helpful. It's basically, what we just saw with the back and forth was a pretty accurate representation of the accuracy stat of Cosmic Fantasy, up until 4.2, which is, missing every attack. I see my monster form. This is from that time. What happened to me? I don't understand. I don't understand it. But the one thing I do know is... I know I can fight. This pain and form are mine. It's the power to fight. Alright. We have Hot Fencer, 50 FP does Banisher. I don't know what either of those do. So I think turn 1 we want to at least try Hot Fencer, turn 2 normal attack, and then eventually do the Banisher. $723 damage, I would say that's pretty good. Aha! Attack the crystal. Normal attack did 339. No damage. Alright, we're ready to move to do the next move. We took a critical 0 damage. Banisher, it targets everybody. 1,975 to both. Oh, I didn't know we had a limit. Well, okay. I don't know if it's because we did that one or if it's just part of the inherent limit. So did the 1975, it did destroy the crystals, so we can go ahead and just focus on killing the boss. We'll try multi-blast on Trask. .448. He's got his poison again. It didn't work though. We never tried using the special ability. Why don't we try it? Smash hit. Well, it was enough to kill him. $2250 EXP. We have level 14 and a mini carrot. Force access acquired. Haha, it's finished. No, that's wrong. It started. Whoa, my strength is disappearing. Yeah, some of the translation's a bit wonky, but nothing like the Cosmic Fantasy series translation. Ashley, what the heck happened? It must mean this guy was chosen by ARMS. It's not just about power, it's about shouldering some burden. If that's not the case, I wouldn't be able to overcome the battles I'm about to face. From now on... Down but not out trophy has been earned. Queen of Sylvan says, I was most impressed by your actions on behalf of Halmetz. By the way, Ashley. Yes, Your Highness? Are you sufficiently recovered? The reports that you suffered injury in your recent action. Thank you very much for asking, Your Highness, but it was nothing. I'm very pleased to hear it. We can't have anything untoward happen to you while protecting our Sylvan, can we? This couldn't be. I give you permission to use the live reflectors in Sylvaland. This is a royal letter to the King of Mariabul to that effect. I hope it can entrust you with it. Your Highness, thank you. This time it is I who should thank you. Isn't that so, Sir Valeria? I thank you for the cooperation of Sylvaland. It will ease our labors. Irving. Sorry to have involved you in this unpleasant affair. Let us end it here. If you go down below the castle, I believe you'll find someone waiting for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Go ahead, I'll see you later. The formalities for granting you permission to use the live reflectors may take some time. I understand, we will wait. I hope you don't mind waiting for the official papers to be drawn up. I guess we have too much red tape around here. We could learn some things from you, it seems. So, what I'm gathering is we need to go to the basement, according to what he said. They said under the castle. And I don't really have a whole lot of insight as to what that might specifically mean. So I might be turning to my other laptop in just a moment. Oh, well that helps. Oh! We were waiting for you. That's funny. They look just like normal people to me. But they're the heroes who saved us. They're more powerful than they look. Heroes? Us? Of course. Is there anyone else around? I heard you were magnificent. I have a single son who is just about your age, miss. You are single, aren't you? You're pretty scary looking. I'm glad you're on our side. I heard a rumor that a mysterious Black Knight appeared. Did you see it? Just wait a second. I'm so glad you're all safe. There's nothing more Arms could have hoped for. You were great aid to us in a dangerous time. I trust you will continue to fight the terrorists? Of course. There is no one but Arms to stand up against Odessa. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom, Antinora says the scout's report is in. Did Judecca succeed? No, he has failed. Destroying the Arms isn't so simple. It appears not a single person was killed. Our casualty list reports Trask, the anti-human monster, as demolished. Trask was... impossible. It's impossible. Their power can't compete. How did it happen? Yes, according to the report, a grotesque Black Knight appeared in a flash. A high-level energy source registered at the battle location at that time. A grotesque Black Knight? So he's the trump card for the Arms, or was he? What do you wish us to do? We can't let it go. With our operating funds, secure energy for the Heimdall Gazo. Then there's the Arms gaining influence. We've got problems. The secret evil society is so terrible. Haha. You must be joking. With Kaina's demon summoning, our forces can grow forever. Our victory is certain if we exert pressure all at once with our superior power. I've always gotten everything I've ever wanted. Power, you, and Filgaia are all mine. You have new orders. Execute Operation Guardian as planned and put a rush on getting hold of that boy. Tonight, I want you here with me. Yes. I'm assuming that boy is probably Tim. I just have a feeling because they had that pendant scene last time. 3 days later. Hi, are you back for good, or are you on leave? Just on leave. I have to go back soon. I knew it. Hey, don't look so depressed. I'm proud of what I'm doing. Marina, I want to tell you about what we've become, or what we've done, all our heroic deeds. But then you won't have any time to rest. Marina, I just have to tell you. I don't need much rest anyway. Oh, very well. There's so much to tell, I don't know where to start. We've been through so much. We've seen and done so many things. It hasn't been easy, but the feeling you get when you save someone is priceless. Just the other day, people were calling me a hero. Hero? Yeah, a hero. Just what I always wanted to be. Of course I had help, I didn't act alone. But when they called me the hero who fought against Odessa, it felt good. People expect a lot, and that gives me the strength to go on. Okay, I have plenty of battery on my controller. I didn't know if I charged it or not. I feel I have to be the hero who dispels people's fears, the hero who saves the world. That doesn't make sense. Marina? Is what you're describing really a hero, Ashley? It doesn't sound like one. Sure, some horrible things are happening in Filgaia, but does that really mean that Ashley, the hero, has to do something about it? Is a hero just someone who is sacrificed for others who can't solve their own problems? By naming you their hero, does everyone else shirk their own duties and just stop trying? If hero is just a euphemism for sacrifice, then no, I'm not happy about it at all. Especially when the hero is someone I care for. Now wait a minute, Marina, I thought this stone would keep us together over the distance. I thought my feelings for you would bridge the emotional gap between us. But the reality is that we hardly see each other. Now that you're always away, I think of you more than before, and yet I feel farther away from you than ever. Tell me, are you still Ashley? Are you still the Ashley I know? Tell me, I can't take this anxiety anymore. Marina, I understand, Ashley. I know you're Ashley. I know because I torment you. I know, but I torment you because of my own insecurity. I'm horrible. No, I'm the horrible one. There's something I have to tell you, but I can't find the right words. It's something that will only make your anxiety worse. Forget about it for now, Ashley. Just get some rest. Hey, Ashley, are you paying attention? Oh, sorry, I was just daydreaming. Still feeling the effects? No, I'm just tired, that's all. Sorry, but would you please explain our mission once more? Well, before that, you did help us back at Golgotha prison. We also met in Damson City, do you remember? I'm offended. I can't believe you would miss my entrance. I, the behind-the-scenes ruler of all. Maravel is an authority on lost technology. Ever since we became acquainted through correspondence, she has been deeply involved in ARMS. Really? Correspondence? I guess some people like those things, especially rich folk. I remember you as a little bit more reliable, though. Or will you finally realize that you are the Black Knight, Nightblazer? Nightblazer? There's no way that's gonna fit in a text box in battle. What you transformed into during the incident? The Black Knight who wields fiery destruction. It's what you have been christened, Maravel. I heard from Irving that you are the sole survivor of Odessa's demon summoning ritual, aren't you? The demon who possesses you and the lost guardian blade, Argetlan, have met. These two powers joined within you and came to a balance, neither attaining supremacy. The holy power and the demonic combined with your own soul to become Nightblazer. That is, another you see. Nightblazer? Another me? I wouldn't worry about it now. You seem to have good control over Argetlan. Right now you should concern yourself only with the current threat, Odessa. I've been wondering, but do you know me? You seem to speak like you do. Don't you think it's rude to pry into a girl's secrets? I'm leaving Maravel in charge of your health. We have no idea what we should do, so I'll just have to believe her for now. Oh no. Oh no, I think it is. My goodness, we're all gonna have to sing to take down the final boss. It makes me worry about whether Tim is gonna be the beast or not. Or Tim is gonna be the younger brother, maybe. Probably that'd be the case, and who's gonna be the older brother of the beast. I understand. If that's settled, then I'll tell you about your mission. Our mission? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, tell me about it again. I'm telling you, it's the lost technology. Those Odessa vermin are trampling us in Filgaia with lost technology. So our next mission is to counter their flying machine Varochesis. Right. In order to take it on, we need fighting power equal to or superior to theirs. Now, do you see? This is where we come in. That's true. I don't know, it might be more apparent if he transforms into the Crimson Knight. must use our knowledge to bring back the newest and strongest lost technology. If it's already lost, how can it be new? I don't think we should leave this up to you-know-who. Hey, you two, stop whispering over there. Well, that's the story. There are two types of energy crystals we must obtain, Agalite and Germatron. With the energies of these crystals, we can monitor the Emma motor. The lost technology you're talking about, it's a flying machine? I don't want to spoil the surprise, do I? I know what to do. But where do we find these crystals? Agalite crystal is mined near the town of Hulst. I don't know where that is. A few Germatron crystals are supposed to be left in the shut-down Raylene Observatory. I'll have to see them with my own eyes, though. The town of Hulst and the Raylene Observatory are in Sylvaland. Okay, that helps me a lot. So we have to take the live reflector back. Thus, we can use the live reflector to transport there. I don't care which you get first. We need those crystals. An egregious affront to us who rule the world. I'll take those Odessa scoundrels down a peg or two. Still haven't gotten the crystals? You gotta get cracking. I'll always be youthful, but you humans get old and decrepit before you know it. The Chateau staff will know where the town of Hulst and the Raylene Observatory are. Sorry, but please ask them. Okay, so the Chateau staff here will know? Okay, so we need to go around and ask to get a clearer idea. Agalite is in Hulst, Germatron at Raylene Observatory. I wasn't eavesdropping. Nope, not me. Okay, so you are not much help. We will go down to the front entrance. We're also going to detour back to the main town just because I need to make sure we get... I don't know if we have any other upgrades we can do since we have 2 characters at level 14. At least for parameters, maybe we can. Shooting star was so big, maybe it was a comet. They said comets are a bad omen. Perhaps there was a warning of Odessa's threat to Volgaia. Let's try going to the south. And then talking to the individuals near the front. Running low on the items. That's right, this is the person in charge of the item store. We don't need anything here. Okay, here's what I will do. I'm sure the guide online is going to tell me more specifically where it is. I don't think we'll have a map to actually show it, but it can at least help. Okay. Okay, they're warning me that the next section has insta-kill enemies, enemies that will have the ability to instantly kill your party members, so we'll have to be a little bit worried about that. I typically like to have my characters not die. Alright. Okay, we also need to refill Ashley's gun ammo. But first things first. Any other personal skills I can equip? Yeah, a lot actually. We will up parameters, so that's gonna we can supposedly increase our stats that we get from now on for additional level ups. This also just flat out increasing our physical attack, our magic attack. But presumably getting additional stats is also going to contribute towards that anyway. We can have defenses to certain status ailments, but I'd rather just equip the accessories for that. The other side of this is that it doesn't really take a whole lot of points to up the stat, though. Like, I can dump 3 of these and maybe have paralysis immunity, which is huge. I think for right now, I'm gonna do up parameter. For all 3. And if that was a bad choice, we will live with it. And then let's go refill our ammo. Because we didn't have a chance to do that since we fought Trask round 1. And does Brad still have... I think he has all 6 of his. Okay, arm upgrade. We can increase the attack power of the regular one. We have 10,690 Gela. It costs... I think upgrading it to level 4 is reasonable. I'm not going to upgrade it to level 5, though. I want to keep some money. Bazooka... Oh, it can go from 15 to 25. So we have a 30. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. I want to keep at least 5,000 gold on my person. Okay, so he is full. Sometimes it's hard to tell if something is a 6 or a 0 in this game, so I always have to double check. Anyway, to the live reflector. Not quite yet, actually. Not quite yet. Let's turn around. We need to save. If we're going to go into an area where there's enemies that can insta-kill us, we have to save first. The other big announcement is I'm going to be hooking up the Dreamcast because I need to test it and make sure that everything works. I'm so excited. That was like such a surprise gift I got from Suitcase and Tay. That I need to make sure that everything works and tests. I'm going to see if I prefer to have everything routed through the FrameMeister or through the hookups that I was provided. And just see what works best and make sure that I don't have any issues with getting it to show properly in OBS, just so that if I were to open up the door to that, which I very much think I would, we can just make sure everything works with it. Because that is a console I've not really examined very deeply, mainly because some of the best RPGs out there, the Grandia series, the several of the Lunar games like Silver Star Story. Having been on it, and not Silver Star. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Saturn. My mistake. That Skies of Arcadia and Grandia, as well as the Evolutions, they were all ported. So I never really got it growing up, and so I'm very excited. Civilian Control. You want to go to the Ruins Mine? Dragon's Vein. Let's find out where I need to go. They said to the Ruins Mine. I will listen to the game then. while the animation is playing out of using the reflector, I'm going to get some water here for my pitcher over there. I bet you ultimately we're probably going to have to go through both of those sections, the one that's in the middle and this far one on the right. Each of them are going to house the different ores or materials we need to get. Okay, so looks like we're at an island over here. Area is pretty large. I'm wondering if we have to go up on that. Ambushed? Or at least we got the red exclamation point. Okay, we have level 4 access. So that's probably going to take our max FP. I'm wondering if that makes us transform. Okay, not a whole lot of damage. So on the southeast part of the island, near the coastline, a strength apple can be found sitting on the ground. Pulse can be found on the western part of the isle on the ridge. Okay. Western part. Think I can handle going west. They said it's on the ridge, so I'm assuming here. Do they? It doesn't look like I can get up there. So I'm assuming not that. Okay, we found something. This might be it. Yeah, there's Holst. Holst here was always a mining town. The chaos is what people here love about it. If you can mine and watch your back from monsters at the same time, then you're set in this town. We have an item shop. We have a weapon shop over there. Like some more magic? Okay, so all the shops are all gathered together. Alright, so here's our new shop. Alright, so it's just armor. We'll get the jacket. We'll get the purple vest. We'll go ahead and get the camo vest. Yeah, that's why presence acquire some skills. Oh, the personal skill shop. Got it, got it, got it. That's the arm upgrade spot. Okay, so this place does not look like it has a secondary weapon shop. It looks like it's just armor. Which is good, because I probably don't have enough money to be able to equip everybody. Yeah, I should have jumped from there. That feels bad. Screwed that up. Machine called the Agile Mineshaft, called a pile driver that breaks large boulders. That's so cool. I wish I were grown up so I could use one. Let's go into this building. They say this holds vein of crystals connected deep underground with ancient runes. That's why energy crystals are there in the first place. They say there's lots of crystals in the ground under Holst. All the men say they have lots of fun digging for crystals and also killing monsters. So looking here... Oh, helmets. If we had gone all the way back to helmets, would have had updated weapons. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not worried about it. The game's not hard enough to really go weapon upgrading. Let me see. Okay, looks like the story trigger is going to be at the inn. I need to find where that is, though. Oh, well, that's what I get for rotating the camera while walking. We went right back to the same room. I don't remember seeing an inn, but it might be closer towards the entrance then. Yeah, so that's the item shop, the shops. Where was there an inn? That's the house there. I wonder if this person is, using it just in generically, or... Some folks just use their muscles to mime. Just bombs. Just the other day, I kicked a bomb maniac out of my inn. Inn. Go upstairs and search the beds. Upstairs beds. Upstairs beds. Ah. I'm sure this is what they want, right? I don't know. Search the beds until you find the tool bombs. Is what the guide says. It says go upstairs. I don't know. Well, obviously this is... there must be something else I need to do that I'm not doing. I'm pretty safe to say I have comfortably examined these beds. Oh! That upstairs. I knew that. Pushing squirrel will place a bomb at your feet. It will explode after a set amount of time. Bombs may be used to blast open wooden boxes to destroy walls that already have cracks in them. If everything is fine. Okay, so he has the bombs. Nope, wrong one. Very good. As you can see, we're no 5-star in, but if you're free to stay if you'd like. It's actually, the inns in this game, I will say, are consistently affordable, which is wonderful. Okay. Okay, now we can go into the mine. Is everything okay there? I don't know. But I guess talking to that one NPC who talked about a bomb maniac was the only hint we really had that there was a bomb there. I don't know if I would have gotten anywhere without the guide, to be quite frank, in that situation. I think I would have really been stuck. That's a little too much faith to put in me. Red exclamation point. We have a leprechaun and a water leaper. Ozim Pulse. Okay, what did that do to me? Oh no, oh dear. Attacking is not the way. Really strong defense. Whatever it did, I wonder if I have, like, the status protection for it, because it presumably hit me but did no damage. Bioelectricity on Lilka. 190 damage. Okay, weak to ice, very weak to ice. Still alive, though. We'll go ahead and heal Lilka. Yep, that seems to be the right choice. And then do some damage with everyone else and hope this is enough to kill. And now we'll go ahead and freeze again. This is gonna hurt Brad. Yeah, 208, because his magic resistance is not as high as Lilka's. So this should end it then. Unless he has well over 1,000 health. He has well over 1,000 health! I mean, at this point he has well over 1,500 health. 489 damage from a normal attack is pretty potent. Okay. 840 EXP, 2270 Gela. I mean, that's massive EXP, but, I mean, compared to the enemies we've been fighting up to this point, but it's also a massive HP pool. Oh, great. I have to redo this entire screen now. So not a leprechaun this time. We have a giant enemy crab. I'm assuming the leprechaun is kind of like a metal slime or like slash goodie bag type. And oh dear, this is gonna hurt. No, apparently not. I thought it was gonna be like an explosion move that killed everybody. Okay, I'm assuming we need to bomb these rather than try to kick the boulder. Or punch the boulder like Chris Redfield. Shame that's not an option. Okay, so there's all the HP pickups. We can go... Not that way. This way. Oh, there was a red exclamation point when we hit the screen transition, so we didn't get the battle, haha! Oh, God damn it. I guess I deserved that. This coming week is gonna be a Lunar New Year. We've already kind of kicked off our Lunar New Year with Harmony, but for everybody else, it's their opportunity to celebrate it. Lot of red exclamation points, which is telling me we're probably pretty low level, at least for what the game wants us to be, but I don't really feel like... I mean, there's not really much of an incentive to really stop and fight anything. Defensive posture. Especially now that we've upgraded our bullets, so defense is up by 17. Not nearly enough. Watch out for the leprechauns too, which have a bunch of HP, 2000 plus. They halt the use of arms, making it a tedious task to kill them. Ozone Pulse inflicts confusion. Oh, that's why I resisted it. That's the one status ailment out of all of the status ailment accessories, that's the one that I equipped him with. So we lucked out. We absolutely lucked out. So there's a screen transition there. That way. We're gonna go in this one. Treasure. Looks like leprechauns must be rare encounters. Two antidote drops. Another crest. Healberry. 2 healberries are good. That alone makes it worthwhile to come in here. Alright, next screen. Four enemies. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's going on with that enemy. So the Galleon, which is what that name of the enemy is, not the Magic Emperor, but just another one. The guide says it's worth 2,500 EXP. And at first I kind of dismissed that as being like, oh, is that the name of, like, that must be the boss in this area or something. But no, I think it's the name of the enemy that's just repeatedly dying. So, you know, obviously it's doing that to rob us of the ability to get EXP. But it's worth even more than the Leprechaun. It's over 3 times what the Leprechaun would drop, EXP-wise. So it seems like if you did want to farm, this might be the spot to do it. Especially since enemies are dropping heal berries. Gotta love those. And I mean, the money isn't bad either, especially if we're trying to go for the arm upgrades. I feel like if I were to just sit here for, like, you know, an hour or 2, I might even reach max arm upgrade for, like, some of these weapons. But, of course, you know, with me balancing other games, including Cosmic Fantasy IV Part 2 offline, which again I will rectify, the final stream, you know, I'll try to stream the final moments of it, like last 2 hours or so of it. Agwa Mine Shaft, Ruins Mine up ahead. Illusion City, I don't know when or if I'll get back to it. Because the thing is, I graveyarded it not because I thought it was bad, it's just that I thought the flow might be difficult to really accommodate, and it's going to involve too much getting lost. Let's just go through. Let's go through the side here, and then we'll go back through that. It's the Leprechaun again. Run. It's, you know, it's not necessarily that it's going to be a long fight, it's just that the enemy can confuse us. Only Ashley has the resistance to confusion. I just don't think it's a wise decision. No, it doesn't matter what I think. Fail to escape. Next screen here. Oh. Feel the menace of a monstrous howl. I've seen several things that have mentioned that. I don't know what it means. Takes a powerful blow to open. Whatever that means. ARM AM cluster acquired. Heavy arm used by Brad. Anti-monster missile unit will launch a random attack against the enemy. So it is 4. I don't have a lot of, it doesn't really tell me like its attack power. I'd have to go to the arm shop to know that. Which I feel is, I felt Wild Arms 1 would tell me that. I don't think I had to really hunt for like the attack strength of each of my abilities. I might have, I could be wrong. We are ambushed by, oh, 2 of the enemies that love to run. Wonderful. Yeah, there goes one of them. One stays, but like of all the fights to get the surprise. So we will, okay, we don't have the FP to do accelerator. Okay, he attacked twice. Lucky us. Oh, 0 damage. Oh no, his defense. Well, he's not probably gonna stay around with us for like 3 rounds, so we might have screwed it up. I am gonna do accelerator, shot weapon. We're gonna do our arms attack against him. And I'm gonna go ahead and flame. And we did 508. That's enough to kill him, so give me my sweet, sweet EXP. We got 2,590 EXP, which is enough for Ashley, Brad, and Lilka to each level up. Alright, we need to use the antidotes. Okay, so those are definitely worth killing if we can encounter them. We just get spun around. I think we just got spun around. We'll try to do shot weapon against this guy. I feel like he'll die if it works, but I don't want to commit to it unless I know we're going to get priority. I mean, so we're risking the enemy running away, but at the same time, I think we have no choice but to do that. Okay, I should have committed. Oh, well. Oh, I thought I chose Flame. I don't know if Freeze was the right choice against him. Apparently, he's weak to ice. Enough to be annoying, but we have accelerator and we have a shot weapon, so assuming we nail the 83% accuracy, which I don't know if we will, assuming we do, he should not be around. Good. Good, good, good. Now, of course, this means we have less bullets for an actual boss, but we will take what we can get. We want Lilka to have 1,000 health if we can help it. Now, of course, the trade-off is this enemy gives no money. It just gives EXP, pure and simple EXP. The Leprechaun gives 2,000 gold, so it is clearly the gold metal slime. $2,770, so Ashley leveled, Brad leveled, and Lilka leveled again. Just basically 2 consecutive fights in a row where they all leveled up. And so Lilika's HP is finally over 1,000. Her luck is the worst. Her PS points are 3, 3. He actually has 4, so he can technically up his parameters again if we were to go to the PS shop. Explosive rock excavator, clear area before using. Do I need to bomb it? Yes, I do. The benefit of getting those 2 levels is that I'm actually having the white exclamation points pop up, meaning I can skip these fights. What do we have here? Block-like object made from unusual material. Looks like its patience is necessary to break it. There we go. Thomas rocked through the other bomb. Alright. 4 proofs of attack. 1 is key. Okay, I think I need to wait for them all to come down and go whoop. There we go. I do like that puzzle, it's pretty neat. Wide open spot. Treasure? Is this the ore? This is called Agilite. It's a type of energy. Wow, it's so beautiful. Looks like a jewel. Agilite and Germatron. The two are said to be high-density crystals which supported ancient civilizations' energy needs. The energy stored in the runes was extracted naturally over time. Entombed in the earth, it became a corpse of sorts that has been dug out as crystal. People are drawn to light that's strong and fleeting. They think it'll make them shine. Wow, you're so smart. And a bit romantic, too. Agilite and Germatron are used to revive lost technology. It's one of the measures used to resurrect the deadly weapons created by ancient civilizations. Its light brings destruction. It causes the black wings of death and destruction to flutter. That's why people want it. Irving would never do that, right? He's not trying to get it for that, right? I believe power itself isn't good or bad. I believe what's key is the heart of the person who uses it. So, I think you're right. It'll be okay, right? There's Agilite obtained. I'm going to finish the mission and go back. Don't need to overstay. I do prefer Life of the Sun. Warping me out automatically. Okay, so they warp me out automatically. So first things first, we are going to go back to the PS shop. We have 8,000 Gala again. First things first, so arms. Let's get our 2 bullets back. 20 Gala. PSS store. Let's go ahead and upgrade his parameter again, just to get even more stats with level up. Parry chance is 8%. He has the best luck, 7, 8, 8, 7, 8. Okay. I guess we're gonna leave and go back to the reflector. Don't actually see it on the map though. Found Strength Apple. Oh, we have 3. We've been that's right. We got those from the boss fight. Brad can use them. Brad's gonna be strong no matter what. I feel like I should give them to Ashley. Oh, one of them gave him +3 strength. I guess it is kind of like a DQ seat then. Okay, so there's the live reflector. We have to go back. Weird that it wasn't showing up on the actual map itself. So back through here. Secret Forest. Yeah, so Dragon's Vein. So here we go. We'll go ahead and rush out. When we get to the next area, I think we'll take a break. Just temporarily. I'm just gonna stretch my legs, get some more water. So, new continent. Let me get my compass. Found something. 5 Gala. That area up there looks like we'll find something at it. Oh, there's something here. Scapegoat. Does that, like, prevent death? Oh, that's right. This game, I forgot we're playing Wild Arms 2, so the game's not going to tell me. Okay, Scapegoat. Summons 4 sheep tokens in Yu-Gi-Oh! But what is it doing this? Rare one-time use accessory that acts as a revive item, saving a character from death once before breaking. Yes, I did it! Okay, my intuition was off. There's nothing there. We're probably pretty good for EXP right now since we defeated the 2 galleons. probably won't need any others for a while. What did we find? Raylene Observatory. Alright, everybody can listen to the nice observatory theme while I get some more water, and I shall return. All right, thank you so much for hydrating me. All right, so let's see here. Bombs equipped. A mournful cry in the dark. Oh no! Help! Wow. Making something this suspicious is really quite a feat. Even so, acting like we didn't see it might not be so good. In this case, it's like we didn't hear it. It's acting like we didn't hear it. Elements of Spirit. Undines. Undinis. Undine. The Undying. Lizardian A. Oh, my traveling friends. This treatment with no explanation. Ard. Who the heck are they? human, lizard, or are they half and half just as they seem? They fit together a little too well. It can't be. It can't be? Don't just stand there talking. Words have no real power after all. I can't move a hand, leg, or tail, or consciousness in fate or in a nosedive. I don't fully understand, but I won't sleep well if this keeps up. I'll give you the details after we save them. Alright. Yeah. We're interrupting a kicking session, I guess. We will attack the belly. Brad will bazooka the belly. Lilka will flame the belly. Intifada. 301 damage. Pretty good. Against us. Yeah. I don't get it either. I guess the lizard people are even tinier. Imagine that. Okay, we are doing some really good damage. Is that enough to take out the belly? No, it isn't. We'll have to keep going at it. Alright, Brad took 273. I'm hoping we're taking out the... We took out the stomach, we're actually working on the boss now. Okay, so ice is not the way to go. We need to go fire. Okay, yeah, belly's gone. Went belly up, as they say. Fire. Hooky Bust, or Hooky Bust. 490 damage. So I'm a little bit worried about Brad, but just a little bit. He does seem to be faster than all of us. 900 damage with fire. Okay, so I think this is the play I want. We're gonna go ahead and Accelerator. Heelberry Brad. That way we know that the boss isn't going to outspeed and possibly do that Hooky Bust attack on Brad again and kill him. Oh, I was so right. It's so good to be right. He had like 390 health, I would have killed Brad. And there he goes. 2700. So that should level Brad and Lilka, right? So Brad, yep, they're both leveled up. And we got a Gimel coin for like a continue, which we're not gonna need. I just don't feel like we're gonna game over. I mean, there hasn't been anything that's really tested us that much yet. Lizardian A says, phew phew, for a joke, it sure came close to death on the job. Okay, let's get going. Ah, Hero's Adventure is about to start here and now. It's dangerous, so you all need to take cover. Thanks for asking. What? I am Liz, and this is my assistant. Ard. Hey, it's Ard. You're kidding. You understand what he's saying? We've known each other a long time, but not after just 2 or 3 malts. No? Ard. What are you guys doing here? As you can see, we are kind-hearted children of science. No matter how I look... I don't see that, but please continue. This is a volcanic region. The energy that continually spouts from the Earth is perfect for an excursion in peacetime. This is a scientist's ambition. It can't be stopped until it's fulfilled. Such honorable intentions. We don't understand. And so... Don't leave me here. How about having a party to boost morale? The alternating events of joy and sorrow will taint future developments. I understand. Let's work together here at the observatory. Just don't hold us back. Wow, what a delight! Not holding one back is my one specialty. I was born for this day. Ard, ard, ard. At the very least, I'd expect 3 cow toes, but we do live justly. As a resourceful general, let's get to the gate. After that... let's call Irving. Marivelle says, find the Agolite crystal and the Germatron crystal. Got it. One's in Hulst and the other one's in Ralline Observatory. Go get them and make me proud. Hello, it's me, Kate. To get to Hulst, use the red live wire and then head west. To reach the Ralline Observatory, use the yellow live wire. Well, that would have been helpful if I'd done that at the start. Oops. Well, at least we know now. That's the... I can see it! Don't talk so loudly, it echoes. So essentially the lever on the other side needs to be moved. A vision flashed on my lids of me pushing the lever like a bee and dancing like a butterfly. All for wanting the title of Shooting King, ha ha ha. Do you have a plan? With the scientific endorsements, we've got a lot more we've got more than we can handle. But isn't that what anyone with usual characteristics hopes for? It's just like the selfless expectations transfer students harbor. I don't care what it is, just hurry up. Being a patient is a waste of energy. Be that as it may, the Shooting King's background has no close relationships. Let's go, Ard. The Friendship Cross. Ard. Oh, memories are invading like an air raid. Ever-changing panorama. We're in for it. Well, that wasn't quite right. We're not healed after the last boss fight. Automatically. Punch-drunk momentalism. You okay, Shooting King? A homing instinct brought me back from a secret flower garden. That a healthy spirit comes from a healthy body is an old joke indeed. Feel like there's something lost in translation there. A lot of the dialogue, I'm like, what the heck are they talking about? I have no clue. It's English, but at the same time, is it really? I don't understand. There are words on the page. Okay, what even is this? Oh no, a trap! It looks like the trap has been reset. Really though, nothing's been resolved. What will you do? Only a novice would become unhinged by such an historical emergency. So do you have a plan? Have waited for those words. It's easy, just run through before the wall shuts. Sounds just like an antelope. Ard, Ard. When you guys do it, it looks like a collar lizard. Oh, never mind, it looks like it's worth trying. Ard. Ah, what a tragedy. I will assist even at the risk of my life. Let's go, samurai. Rah, rah, freedom, freedom. What the heck are you doing? Are you only going to cheer? We better do something ourselves. Isn't there a doctor here? Ard. That did not help. I was hoping bombing him somehow was gonna... I have an idea. We will You know, this is Ard. Nope, that doesn't work. Can't believe it. All my foolproof options are failing me. Set him on fire doesn't work. Kicking him, bombing him, and throwing a knife in his face. Can I drag this? Yes. There must be a switch. Wrong one. Ard is saying thanks. That's awfully short. Are you translating correctly? And while your buddy's in a crisis situation, you're doing a silly dance prayer. A dance prayer? How manic. That's not a dance prayer. It does promise satisfaction. It's very popular in the Agaruda region. Let's go. Don't dilly-dally. But, as a practical problem, isn't not letting an intellectual speak the same as a death sentence? Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they're doing a comedy routine, but the translation is kind of bad for it. Alright, we can go north or we can go to the side. Let's go to the side to start off with. Alright. So, +4 defense for Lilka. I can jump down from here. Another lever, and it's this kind again. Why do you stare at me? Such intensity is hard to ignore. After all, it's just one body. Since you're a scientist, I wonder if you can do something. Something scientific that's... I understand. Let's fly! Everyone's scientific hopes makes me strong. There's a fine line between fantasy and reality. And fly. It's not even witty, much less scientific. Let's go, Ard. The Friendship Cross. Dizzy Lizzy. Yes, very much so. Let's get going. Hey, Ashley, he's staring at us. Don't meet his gaze. You won't petrify, but judging from previous experiences, you might lose consciousness. Don't leave me behind. It is I, the one who loved you all. Sorry, let me go get help. You promise? That's a promise, right? So we have a save room. Very good. So we'll go to the next room. Apparently, those 2 fights that we took that gave us like a ton of EXP really have helped us out. We haven't had any red forced encounters this entire dungeon. I don't even know what kind of enemies are in here. Teleport gem. Okay, so... Okay, I'm right. Right analysis, wrong object. I was thinking it had to do with the statues there on the side. They both connect. We can go down the stairs or into here. Well, I don't know what to make of this. Anyway, I guess we'll go the other way then. Oh. No, this works. It's just... I've got to go like this. So I imagine our lizard friend will be able to help us with that one room with the face. You're late! You're so late, I was just about to lay a hand on this poetry anthology I've kept hidden. I don't care if it's poetry or the Emperor of Death, I'm in a hurry. It's as if you're casting me aside, or are you just mocking me? Wow, I wonder why. Did something happen? Wow, there's a lot they don't teach at school. Just give a short explanation. In the back of the mouth, in fact, pretty far back, there's a switch. Just imagine the switch in the hand intercepted by the block makes me quiver. Can't reach it. So sorry. What is it this time? This is terrible. I just came up with a brilliant idea. I hate to interrupt your glee, but if you have a solution, tell me. Oh, it's easy, really. If we use our graceful tails and stay flexible, the rest is easy. Please. I hate saying this after asking for help, but please don't make things worse. Remember that gentleness is one of our talents after kindness? I'm leaving it up to you, Ard. Time to show your power. Ard. Your partner seems to be complaining about something. It seems, if you take calcium before bed, the absorption is best. No one fusses like Lizard. Look at you at your age, crying and complaining in public like that. There's no need for it. At any rate, it seems his tail got caught in the switch. How do you propose we proceed? We could just let him die. That's one possibility. I mean, the guy has lived long enough already. That's instigation of murder. Don't drag us into your crazy plans. Just hurry up and save him. Yeah, not long ago, you would have deserted me, a #1 scientist. Hmm. Do we just need to kick the back of the, Yes, I do. I was thinking in my head, it's too high up, it's not gonna do it, right? Ard, 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 ard. He's very grateful for the rescue. Now this is a top-notch human drama unfolding. It seems like one problem turns into 10 problems, which turn into 20 problems. How do you manage to stir up so much trouble? Is trouble like a bamboo shoot sprouting up everywhere? Or is trouble like a snowball growing bigger and bigger? Well, anyway, we are done with that section. Look, a lever in a place like that. There's a lever. Might there be another scramble request for me? You're not a part of the battle, so it's the least you can do. Besides, good players anticipate their turn and perform with perfection. Scientifically speaking. Ha! Science! Science is unavoidable as a 2-bit scientist. Ready for the opening of the Show of World Wonders? Are you watching? The goal of science is to give people hopes and dreams. I think I'm staring at the dangers that go with scientific progress. Don't call it science, it's really just a combination of many skills. Alright, just switch the lever on. Ah, what an ominous sound. Wow, teleport. He disappeared. Seems like he was born under an accident-prone star. Alright, well, anyway, we'll just move on. We have a chest on that side. This area we can jump down from. Looks like to progress, we need to go up the stairs here. Now we can undo our entire progress here and jump down to get the chest, which we absolutely will do. We have a bolt action, a bayonet cartridge for Ashley. Using this item adds new ammunition to the bayonet. Attack the enemy with a combination of slicing and shooting. Well, I would say that that was a pretty good item to get. So bolt action. So now we have a new arm ability. Get some info about it. It's also 5 ammo there as well. Okay, back to the stairs. I will say the encounter avoiding in this is great. I haven't taken a single encounter this entire dungeon. Another lever! Even if you're faking it, how about noticing the lizard first? That's true, but isn't it strange? If there was a pattern, wouldn't he say something unnecessary? Hey, hey! Isn't that risky? Why does that guy, even when he's quiet, make me uneasy? Psst, oops. Wow, I'm putting my fate in the hands of this warship. Shock treatment isn't terribly soothing. I'm someone who only needs to be told to get it. No need to have the experience. I'm glad you're doing so well. It's such a relief. Ha, of course. At my death, I hypnotized myself. I can't die now, I said, and look at the results. It's sure grand to be alive. I don't care about your joy for living. Just get the lever. Why do I get treated so rudely? Judgment Day is just around the corner. They'll get yours then. Alright. This must be it. There's the Germatron. These are the Germatron crystals Irving talked about. Yes, indeed, this is the Germatron I've been searching for. The mail-order ones from magazines don't begin to compare. These are superb, full of magical power. Irving seems to be trying to use the stones to move something. As long as I have the Germatron, I can easily make a huge monster. That's what I'd do. What is it? You don't look pleased. It doesn't suit you. That reminds me, why'd you come here? Me? Why else would I be here? The Germatron's silly. You can't say you didn't know. It's the same for us, the Germatron. What did you say? My plans to use the Germatron at the research lab are ruined. I was to make a grand war monster. So that's it. Of course. The problem started when I brought Undines here for an experiment. He started acting wild. You guys saved me from near death, so I owe you. But the Germatron? Never, or else I'd be pursued by dangerous men. This is proof of my loyalty to Odessa. Whoa. Wow, isn't this like a secret disclosure? There's a traitor among you. It's you! You! Maybe, just maybe I thought that really it might be. Whoa, how's that? It's a move too good to waste for when no one's around, but this might not be the time. Alright, it's time to finally take them down. So Liz and his assistant Ard. Get the pun. Well, this is bad. This is really bad. We are not healed. I was not expecting a boss fight. This is actually really, really bad. So we'll have to go ahead and try to get everybody healed up as quickly as we can. We're not going to be doing much turn 1, other than hoping we're faster. Yeah, we are. Not to say the game's not terrifically hard, but I also don't want to chance it. Blue Bug Liquid. He poisoned him. Why would he do that? Okay, so he's poisoned for some reason. So this one has 16... Oh, costs 16 FP to use. Got it. Shot weapon. There's no appendages. It's just the boss, and that's it. We'll keep attacking Ard. We'll heal Brad. We need to keep him topped off because we don't know what they're capable of doing. Homemade bomb. This looks like it's gonna hit all of us. I literally hit everybody. We just need to keep relying on our accuracy with these weapons. Please don't miss. Does it work? It looks like we got Ard. Ooh. Tough break. Yeah, Prattle that's the thing. I feel like it's one of those things where the humor conveys better in combat and actions than it does in words. Cosmic Fantasy IV Part 2 has an example of that as well. Like, one of the enemies is kind of like, it's kind of like a whole Team Rocket camaraderie type of a system in terms of like the bad guys, and like during the boss fight with her, she would like, she uses like her herbs repeatedly, but then she runs out and she's down like shoot, I'm out of herbs. Then she like leaves the combat screen and like starts pestering her other henchmen off camera, and like snatches the herbs from them, comes back, starts consuming their herbs, and just starts healing again in the middle of the fight. I'm like, that's funny. That's really funny. That's a good way to do it. But you know, there's ways to kind of communicate humor, and prattling on endlessly is not always the best way. And it's just like it's above and beyond what what the other games did for humor, since they were very, very lacking in terms of like combat animations, like invisibility statuses, things like that. And looks like there goes Liz. 1500 EXP. Oh, I bet it is. I mean, it seems like they're doing like the stand-up comedy routine, and we're kind of, we're supposed to be like responding in turn, but it does not flow well here in English. At least the dialogue and everything else. I think a lot of the nuances are lost. I only know to be looking for it because I'm kind of aware that's what they're trying to do. It's just not doing it very well. You fiend, if I had only finished the Bulko Gaiden. Wow, he got up. Whoa. Sorry to have troubled you. You're going to say adios here now that everything's messed up. But we're not running away. Any historian would declare this as a brave withdrawal. Enjoy the continuation of your grand adventure. Let's go, Ard. Ard, 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 Ard. So they're also Odessa. It's hard to hold them in contempt. Really, I mean, they've got guys like that in their organization. They've got so much money, it's frightening. Alright, time to take the reflector back. So we did all of that without any random encounters. Pretty good. Okay, so this is clearly not the right way to go. Well, that one I didn't hit the button in time, so that's my own fault. I hate you, says the enemy. They're fairly weak, it looks like. Got the heal berry back that we had to use in combat, so that's nice. So it looks like we learned from that fight that the heal berry does cap at a 500 HP heal. So we do need to be mindful of that. There's the reflector. Let's go back to the Green Forest. Because we have achieved our objective. We just need to go back and do two things. Number one, we need to heal. Number two, we need to reload our arms. Number three, if I want to I'll have to take a look at the skills and power of some of these other arm abilities because I may want to up them too, depending on how much it financially costs to do it. The good news is that we'll likely never get a red cloud ever again with our level in the first main area. I mean, it's in a funny roundabout way, it actually does create an incentive for me to off-screen grind because it means I'll basically be able to go through almost every dungeon in the game without fighting anything. You know, as long as I'm at a level where the red text boxes can disappear on occasion, that'll definitely speed things up. The problem is, like, I have very limited time and a lot of games I'm trying to juggle. So let's go ahead and go to arms upgrade. Okay, what do we got? So this one's base power, 25 base power for that. Hit rate of 80%. 5 bullets. Goes to 30. Makes sense the attack power for this one would be lower because it's going to hit like everybody. Huh? 5,500 for the next. It goes up by 10 though. Sure. I'm gonna regret it because next time we go to another area we're not gonna be able to upgrade. Now we need to go to the inn. So we'll spend 30, which we could barely afford. We have now we'll be down 185 Gala total. We'll save, of course, because we did 2 major dungeons. And then we're going to go back to Irving. Now, they're all 17, so that means we need to go to the shop. So Brad will up the parameter, Lilka up parameter. Personal improvement trophy has been earned. So now everybody is ready So level 21 can be the last time I can apply for that. We seem to be melting through bosses right now with our arms upgrade, which is great. Back to the Valeria Chateau we go. Agolite and Germatron. Finally, both types of crystals are ours. With these, we can start up the Emma motor, which is gathering just in the engine room. Dust in the engine room. Will you tell me what the Emma motor is, says Loka. You wouldn't understand the details, but I'll make it easy. It's lost technology that daisy chains electromagnetic links into perpetual motion, and don't think it got its name from someone named Emma who invented it. No, that's what I had thought. No. Irving, don't you think you had better get started working on the Emma... Don't you think you would better get started on getting the Emma motor working? You're right. Good work, everyone. Marivel and I will start our own work now. When the Emma motor comes online, I'll give you your next mission. Rest until then. I want to help too. This ancient thing will start up in a jiffy. No problem at all. There's not enough time to test it out, but I'm sure she'll work fine. I think. Ah, that makes sense. A lot more sense than anything else that was said. I think our next mission has been decided. Because I was about to say, I mean, it was just it was one of many strings of strange things that was said. Okay, I'll make it short. As soon as we're ready, we're going to try contacting the Guardians. Guardians? That's right. Contact the mystical Guardian to protect the world, and they may aid us in battle. We have finally discovered the key to contacting them. Lost technology and Guardians. The skill of battle is increasing. How much will we be able to handle? We'll handle what we must. If we flinch, everyone in the world will pay a price of pain for our weakness. Arms must not let this come to pass. We only have a short while, but rest yourselves. Remember that rest is duty too. Oh, are you going to meet with Marina again? Good luck anyway. Resting up for your next assignment is a duty too. Okay, bye. Back to the first floor. We're gonna go back to the village. Wrong door. Try that again. Okay, now that we're back on the world map, we'll head back over to to Marina. Dude, help! Three of you against these kids? That doesn't seem fair. How about taking me on instead? What did you guys do this time? Young Arms didn't do anything to piss anyone off. In my humble opinion, these hoodlums seem to be after Tim. Tim, huh? That means they must be... So I was right. Odessa was after them. Come back and fight, cowards. This is Kate. I've spotted a huge flying object over the town of Maria. It registers the same sea heat and size as the flying machine at the Mount Caltepecchio. Oh my, I'm not even gonna try it. What the hell is that? That was the flying machine Varochesis. Damn, it's too soon for the next action. Excuse me? It's nothing, never mind. We can't touch Odessa as long as they keep their forces airborne like that. There's a way to get them. Irving, do you have a plan? Well, it hasn't been tested, so I'm not 100% sure. Well, then this is no time to sweat the details, eh? Alright, I'll leave it to you to get us out of this mess. First, head back to the Valeria Chateau. Let the town of Maria air war begin. Yeah, a little bit of a cutscene here. Making an appearance like this isn't bad, is it? Come again? Our mission is to capture the pillar. I wish you'd not stir things up just for the heck of it. You don't have to tell me. Those monsters in the cage are taken care of, right? The defreezing of Alphael will be completed in 3 minutes. Finish it immediately. You've got to. But Ptolemaea, I already told you what our goal is. To acquire the pillar, right? Forget it. We'll let the monsters loose in town to cause havoc, then grab the pillar. Will it really work? Defreezing is complete. We're ready to go. Go stir up some trouble. Lilka, Brad, Ashley. Varochesis is in the sky above the town of Maria. Irving is supposed to have a plan for interception, so I rushed here. We haven't heard any details, but we're supposed to gather immediately in the Chateau's Area 51. Area 51? Wasn't that the Forbidden Zone? Guess it's free now. I wonder what Irving is starting. Maximum output from the Emma motor. Intercept enemy at full speed. Understood. Only 330 until the Emma motor reaches its limit. All indicators are clear. We're good to go. Everything is as it was in the simulation. What a great job I'm doing. Kate's doing all right too. Don't say things like that. Are you trying to distract me? You just watched the balancer. Oh. Irving, what is this? The Valeria Chateau's secret. We'll use this to intercept him. I should have expected something crazy like this. What should we do? You are now free to use the deck. Intercept them there. Okay. Full speed ahead. The battle will soon begin over the town of Maria. Alright. Next boss. We have Alphael, the progenitor bird with wings of light. Alright, here we go. We have our we can attack the legs. Attack the right leg. AM cluster. Flame the right leg. I mean, it's an ice dragon, so I'm assuming fire's a good move. I mean, it looks like it's an ice dragon. Leg claw. 286. The leg is still alive. Yeah, the part that makes this kind of tough to really fully appreciate is that, like, none of the appendages, like, operate separately from the boss. Like, it's all one uniform turn, and you either attack with the appendage or you don't attack with the appendage, and I'd rather, if given the choice, this just be a situation where, like, each of the appendages would have a turn. Just so that it's not like, it doesn't feel as like, it doesn't always feel like it's 3 against 1. RF blade. That looks like it'll hurt. Okay, it did. Attack the left leg. Attack the left leg, and you can heal yourself. I'm trying to save my most powerful bullet for the boss proper. Good work, nailing the accuracy. That should get rid of the foot for sure, if it hasn't already. Yep, foot is gone. We'll use our most powerful arms and see how much that does. I think it's got 84% accuracy, so hopefully we nail it. $861. Okay. I was thinking it was going to hit 1,000, but it did not hit 1,000, so kind of disappointed. Let's go ahead and heal Ashley up. We'll come back to Lilica next turn after. And there's the fight. $5,400 EXP, 5,400 Gela, level 18, level 18, and level 18. So, and 2 resistance apples. Probably from the feat we defeated. No pun intended. What's going on anyway? First me, then Tim gets kidnapped? Why would anyone kidnap us? No one would pay our ransom. This world's gone nuts. So are they really trying to kidnap me or what? It sure looks like a distinct possibility. Ashley, I just found out myself. I'm just as surprised. Tim, someone must be after your secret powers. Dude, is that true? Wait a sec, that the Verucasis. Odissa withdrew as soon as we defeated that monster, right? Of course, it's still too early to draw conclusions. What we have to focus on now is protecting Tim. I want you to come to Valeria Chateau with us. By my powers, you mean the power from my medium? Alright, let's do it. The Pillar Boy trophy earned. The power to awaken the Guardians? I have that power? And there are people who want to use me to get at the Guardian's power? We want to protect you so that your power doesn't get misused. I don't understand it all, but I know I'm scared. You're scared because you don't know the extent of your own power. Let's go together to where you were born. Your fears will go away if we can learn something. My hometown, where I live with my mother? I understand. Please, take me there. Wait 1 second. There's no need to worry about your friends in the town of Maria. We can explain everything afterwards. You'll be able to see them again. Okay. Valeria Chateau, full speed ahead. To the village of the Baskers, protector of the Guardians. How do we meet Tim? In my opinion, we use the common term. We're merely stowaways. No matter how you look at it, we're stowaways. That doesn't matter. What matters is helping out Tim. We know he needs us. That's true, but in my humble opinion, if they find us, we'll be lucky to get off with 100 lashes. Just don't think about that. Think about getting us food. I'm so hungry they'll fill my stomach. Got an airship! So move the up directional button or the X button. To turn, press the left or right directional buttons or the L and R1 buttons. Asher's party can board and deplane only at the landing pad in the field. Touch the landing pad and press circle to see a choice for descending from the chateau. Touch the landing pad and press X to board. So before we get too excited, we're only able to get off at areas that have landing pads. Autopilot to Baskar Village. That looks like a landing pad, but I don't know if that's what we want. We keep overshooting it. I'm confused. I thought they just told me that I could go to designated landing pads and maybe not here. Let's just do the auto option they told us about. So I have no idea. Okay, so that must be it. So now we're here. Hidden in a forest are the Guardian worshipping Baskar. Their village, Baskar Village, is so well hidden it's known as the Hidden Town. Pretty well named. I only know that's around here somewhere. I'm afraid you'll have to search for on foot. I think we can probably do one more dungeon. Proper night. It is kind of odd that after that cutscene we did not fully heal. There's Bhaskar. This is my hometown. Yes, the home of the Bhaskars, heir to the ancient traditions of worship for the Guardians, and where you were born 12 years ago. But I don't remember it at all. My earliest memories are traveling with my mother far away from here. First, I would love to hear about Tim's birth. Let's go talk to the village chief. Feel free to wander around the village, Tim. There might be clues somewhere. You have done well in coming here. As you say, Tim is a child of this village. Tim is definitely the child of Sabrina, the guardian sorceress. Sabrina, the guardian sorceress, inspired us. She fell in love with a visiting merc and bore his child. The child was given the name of Tim, and was loved by all until he was 3. Then, Sabrina changed drastically when she learned that her love died from injuries sustained on a mission. Finally, Sabrina took her child and left one night. We're all overcome with grief. Sabrina? She died in the town of Maria, that much we know. Sabrina's photographer. How dense can a person be? After that, Tim continued living there. Yes, that much of the story we ourselves know as well. So basically, this is Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I think, is the backstory of how it all started. That much of the story we ourselves know as well. For over the years, we have looked long and hard for Tim. Why did you care so much? Did you know that the Tim might become a pillar as well? How do you know so much? Tim is one of the few left who has the inborn ability to become a pillar. By pillar, you mean... The pillars embody the power of the Guardians. It is plain to see that Tim has inherited this ability from Sabrina. But in this village, there is another who also has this ability. You shall meet her soon. We're playing as Tim. Level 18. Magic Staff. We'll give you a Moonstone. We have Odor Yuck, which is not a very flattering name. Status. Personal skills. Yeah, the only downside is, of course, Tim has no skills, has not gotten any HP ups or anything else because nothing has been dumped into anything else, and so they're unfortunately very woefully a 12-year-old in terms of their stats, so we probably need to work on that. Lots of spells. Lots of spells. Certainly walking around will let us get some clues as Irving had advised us. This is just like the one my mom had. Who are you? Oh! Who is this boy? He's a stranger. I've never seen a boy my own age before. What should I say to him? I don't know. Maybe say hi. That would be the most normal thing to do. They say first impressions are important. I don't know. How can I be so nervous? Thank you. My name is Tim. What's your name? See, while you were busy worrying what to say, he said something first. Just be a bit braver. Colette? Nice to meet you. That light. You, why are Colette and the mediums calling to each other? Because Colette is a pillar just like you, Tim. I'm glad that you have finally come home, Tim. What is the power of the mediums? They become a medium through which the Guardian's power materializes. Possessing the nature and ability of the pillar is necessary to bring this about. But you call Tim an heir. What does that mean? That's right, Tim is not yet a pillar. In order to fully realize his potential as a pillar, he must undergo the trial. Undergo a trial to become the pillar? I can't do that, not me. Is the trial dangerous? There are many monsters at the trial arena. Also, if it happens that Tim isn't fit to be the pillar, then he won't be able to contain the power. If that happens... Tim will... Is there truly a need to ask so much of one so young? If he receives more training first, maybe he'll have a better chance. Or is there a reason why Tim must become a pillar immediately? The village dream seer saw a dream. The dream seer is an oracle. He sees the will of the guardians in the form of dreams. The vision he had was of the sky being gnawed away. We don't yet know if this was a good or an ill omen. It might be too late when we find out, though, so it behoove us to awaken the pillar now. The danger might be so great that our only salvation would be the power of the guardians. The sky being eaten away. I wonder if it could be Odessa. It's too early right now to know anything for certain. There is too much we don't know about it, events that are too important. In order to realize the potential as pillar, they must desire it, for they must open their hearts to the guardians. We cannot force it on anybody. It all depends on the will of Tim himself. But I can't. There is no other choice then. Colette must become a pillar as originally planned. Colette doesn't make as good a pillar as Tim. There is no other way. We must secure the power of the Guardians. If Colette is not favored by the Guardians, then that is a fate we must all accept. It's okay. I will do it. I'll become the heir. I will take the trial instead of Colette. Tim, this is not a spur-of-the-moment decision. Are you sure? The surest way is for me to take the trial, right? Also, I don't want to put Colette in any danger. There is something I have to do to get the power of the Guardians, and I have to do it now. You've all protected me enough. Now I can do something myself. You have no idea how happy that makes me to finally find my place in things. This is my hometown, right? I can stay here if I become a pillar, right? If that's what you have chosen, then nobody can go against it. Is there anything we could do to help Tim out? At the depths of the trial arena is a shrine to the Guardians. Normally only those who are heirs are allowed inside the walls, but anyone can go as far as the point of entry without fear. I ask you this favor, please protect the heir to the pillar. Would it be permitted? In that case, I will make an official order. Arms must do everything in its power to protect Tim, the heir to the pillar. We can expect either Odessa or monsters to attack. We will be ready. Understood. Now we have nothing to worry about, I guess. In that case, please rest for today. Tomorrow, when everything is ready, I will show you to the trial arena. Let's go ahead and quickly save. We're not done. I said I still intend to do one other dungeon and or this trial. And I think that would be a pretty good stopping point. But I also want the PSS abilities if I can get them. I've been given the duty of showing you the way to the trial arena. The entrance to the trial arena is hidden in the middle of the forest south of the village. There is no identifying mark, so be careful not to miss it. Interestingly, we weren't given a tutorial to put him into the battle or about formations or anything else like that. We found the trial site. We'll ignore it for now. We're going to go ahead and board on the chateau. Trying to figure out... That's where we were. Where's the other landing pad? I wish there was a way to widen the world map. All I want to do is get some PSS skills for Tim. Ah, that might be the area. Okay, no, I know that spot there. That's not it. This is correct. So this is the town of Maria again. Okay, so quickly going into here. Wrong one. Tim, up HP, up HP, up HP, up parameter. And we're good. That's all we needed. I'm going to take a quick break before we get back on the Valerian Chateau and then take the trial. So everybody take a drink, and I will return. All right, final push for today. trial arena. So Tim, Ashley, and Brad are in the fight. Only. Oh, there's like... These enemies are like really, really basic. Hidden Trial Arena. Here's the entrance. This is as far as I'm able to guide you. This is the Temple of the Guardian, so this is the trial arena for testing the pillar. And the chosen candidate is... In the back of the temple is a hall called the Wall. The knights protecting the candidate can go that far, but on the other side of the wall, it's just me alone, right? Everyone has times when they're all alone. Just because it's someone you really like doesn't mean you can be together all the time. Even if it's really hard, you'll just want to get through it okay. You're a guy, you should be more upbeat. I don't know what this test is, but think of it as something positive that gets you ahead. Right? Yes, you're right. If your energy level is up for it, you can do anything. It's almost like magic. Don't worry, we'll protect you. It's something I choose to do, so I can't be glum about it. Thank you very much, I'm fine now. Don't worry about me, I'm off now. Is it okay they're leaving? I heard it's a dangerous place, maybe I'll never see him again. I'm so spaced. Is it alright for me to stand up? There's no excuse really, is there something I should be saying now? Something that'll make them like me? I remember seeing that in a book, I'm just not sure anymore. Wait! There's a field of flowers nearby. It's a beautiful field of flowers no one knows about. What am I talking about? I'd like to go there. When we get back, I'd like you to show me the flowers. Yes, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting right here for you to come back. Alright. Subspirit says, I've been waiting, so you're the heir. You know, you can set your soul to communicate with the sleeping old ruler guardians. Who are you? Oh, that's right. You all find it inconvenient when there's no clear name for an existent being. It's Puka. It's Puka's Puka. What? I don't understand. Among the various subspecies, Puka is special. The sense of self is weak. I can't explain it well. In other words, Puka is Puka, and at the same time there's something else. Do you understand? Oh, in other words, it's that, right? I'm sorry, I didn't understand it at all. I've heard of the subspirit Puka. Because the sense of self is weak, by taking on other information matrices, one can copy other forms. That's it, that's exactly what I was trying to say. That one is none other than Puka. I'm Tim, but why was the subspirit waiting for me? Puka's role is to guide you under the Guardian's direction. Come with us, Tim. The Guardian wants you before it's too late. When Puka's power is needed, use Square to call him. For places you can't get to, Puka can search it for you. I might be in the way, but please let me fight too. Last night I heard from the village chief that I'm a Zoa priest, just like my mother. By defeating monsters, I'm able to extract powers from the medium I'm equipped with. I want to pass the trial. I want to be strong too, so please give me a chance. So are you like the blue mage of our group? Is that what I'm basically gathering? Okay, so full control. I see, I think. Chest up there. What's the... Oh, okay, so... Can dash. Got it. Okay, that helps me with that side. We'll take the lower path first. No encounters for me. Can we open chests? I wonder. Crest? And a crest. Not quite. Right analysis. I was just too. Okay. Okay, just enough time. Oh, that's really bad. Because I'll have to redo this section too. Just enough time. I wonder if this is going to be like a save room. Oh, chests. I'm assuming it's a trap, and we're gonna fall through the floor if I go forward. So I will just have them fly over. I play too many RPGs, I know what's going on here. I feel like I've been pierced. It feels as if all the wills here on the ground are gathering. Do you feel it? Those are the vibrations of the Guardians. Their wills turn into vibrations searching for powerful shapes. This is one of the trials too. Bad senses can't feel the hostility in these vibrations, but watch out, they're testing us. Here comes a boss. Regulus, compound plant monster. So Tim's turn, we have FP shift, whatever that means. We have dig out crest. So Tim cannot do anything but attack right now. Or do the dig out crest. It's just a single target, so there's no appendages. So with that, I'll attack Regulus. 1. I think we missed. Yeah, we missed. FP shift. Losing my voice. I'll take a drink of water here. Okay, let's try not missing this time. So FP shift. Oh, okay. Takes some of his FP and puts it on our other party members. Knapweed extract. Well, I have a pretty good idea what that'll do. Okay, so it just did damage. It didn't actually put us to sleep. Eloweed extract. We'll defend with him. And there he goes. Ashley's level 19. Was that the trial? That monster was a guardian. Thank you for hydrating me. That wasn't a guardian. The old rulers of Filgaia, the first guardians, had absolutely no power in the physical world. Then what was that just now? Even we were attacked by it. It was probably just testing not only the pillar, but also the strength of the knights protecting the pillar. You've driven it away. The trial. No, it doesn't look like it's over yet. There's a voice calling to me. In order for me to become the pillar, I guess I have to go even further. Alright, so I need to figure out whether I want Brad. I need him in our party is because of the mechanics of this place, so I can't get away with having him back road. This is putting me in an awkward situation where Brad is actually not going to help us too much in the fights. We need the healing of Lilka. I'd prefer to have him in, but I don't know if we can get away with that. Well, right now, without any bullets left, I want to save the bullet clips for like the last part of the game if I can help it. He who is not fit to be the pillar shall not pass. The heir to the pillar will take the test alone. So this must be the solo part then? The wall must start here. What waits on the other side is my trial. Yes, the ability to materialize the powers of the guardians, which are now only consciousness. For your trial, you must get hold of the Combine with Puka. Puka and I? Didn't I say it at the start? I said go together. Tim and Puka must be together at all times. I want everyone to hand over their mediums. The medium is the petrified version of the Guardian's information matrix. For the Combine, it's essential to have a medium. Combine? So this is the other power concealed in the medium which Mom told me about? Go, Tim! these are the ones we all took off. Go, Tim. Good work, Tim. No. Well, I was thinking I had to do this for multiple switches, so I didn't want to run right away in case I ran right off a cliff. Yeah, sadly. It's just like I just didn't have any idea what was up ahead. Okay. Yeah, from here it should be better. Oh no. No. That's not allowed. So I was too close that time. So it started dragging me off. No, that's what I was afraid of happening. That's exactly what I was afraid of happening. I thought only the first level was going to be available, and no, this sucks so much. Okay, I stopped, but that time I did actually continue. Oh, I don't know. 2 rooms in a row with the same type of thing is not really a very inspired choice. I think we're too high. Yeah, we're too high up. I'm assuming previous room? Or was this not here? I don't even know. I'm not sure what I was supposed to be looking at. Crest. Okay, well this is not where we want to go. I think I understand. Couldn't hit the circle button in time. No spells. Which feels weird. Am I... Considering how many things show up in the status of... I chose the wrong one. Okay, well... Yeah, we're gonna be here with this. Do we try to take this fight on? Guess so. I guess this is just where we die. We're just gonna have to attack them and hope that they don't use the healing move to fully heal themselves. While we sit here endlessly after our 5th attempt to run. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight them. This is stupid. Last time we did 150 damage with our attack. It's a little bit wider of a variance. I was thinking they were all going to take like 2 or more hits, so good to know. I tried to do a micro adjustment, and I would say it did not micro adjust. This light, the medium Odoryuk is shining again. Listen to the light, Tim. You can do it. You're the heir. It's real. I hear a voice. You're the one who's turned our will into power. You, designated as heir, state your name. Tim. My name is Tim Rhymeless. Your blood becomes my will. Your flesh becomes my power. My blood? Flesh? What in the world? You, burdened by with the fate of death, go forth and overcome it. The unending trial has awakened us. Gehenna Neros, transforming ninja monster. Release at once all the force you've saved up until level 2. The information matrix of the medium will let Puka change into a powerful shape. The user's force and Puka's ability to transform released together form a combine. First take the guardians who have offensive powers like Rudiev and equip them in the guard slot. Puka and Tim can put in motion a combine, just leap over any trial that's in the way. I have no idea what any of that means. So the Odoruk is in the guard slot, so that's the one they want me to have in the guard slot then, I'm assuming, yes? There's Combine is level 2, so I can't do anything right now. I'm gonna defend for now. Replicate. Well, that was... I would say that was a net loss of a turn. We have now two enemies to deal with, and I have no FP to show for it. Well, that's a problem. That doesn't help me at all. I still have an enemy that's going to put me to sleep that constantly heals themselves while I'm sleeping. That doesn't help me get over this wall at all. I'll have to change what I have equipped. Unfortunately, Odor Yuck gives me the most defense power out of all of them. So losing that is rough. I'm just never gonna have a turn. How long was it that we last saved before we had the character switch? Do I have anything that prevents sleep? Do I have any accessory in the game that I've collected that prevents sleep? I don't know if I do. 5 rounds and we're still awake. What kind of stupid fight is this? Alright, I have to heal. I mean, I can't do combine. I had close to full health and lost 500 that I just can't trust. So we're gonna get Lullabied again. Okay, so we can at least take a turn. I don't even know what this does, because nothing has any description in this PS2 game. Vapor Blast. Well, that probably was what we needed to do, I would say. $4,000 EXP and 4,000 jelly. And level 19. It's a little, I would say it's a little crazy powerful. Why would we be doing 5,000 damage? Thou hast evaded our illusions. It is the power of the air. Tim, you cheated death. The proof is here. Thou art the heir. By releasing us, the pillar becomes an offering proffered soundly, very soundly. We await thy next pillar. An eclipse will fill Fulgaia's sky. Thou wilt stand at the sacrificial altar to deter this menace. Force combined acquired. Did I pass the trial? I actually passed the trial, didn't I? I can't believe it. Better believe it. Make no mistake, your power of belief guided reality. You realize truth. Past the trial, it's like a dream. But I'm so happy my heart's pounding. Even Puka is excited. It's as if Puka caught Tim's excitement. I'm so excited. I want to hurry and get back to the others. I want others to feel my excitement. Yes, he's amazing. Tim, Puka. I'm so glad you're safe. We're all nervous waiting here. So you passed the trial to become the heir? Yes, it seems I passed. But it still doesn't feel real. My pounding heart is the only thing that feels different. You did well, Tim. I'm getting excited now, too. Boy, this excitement really is catching. Yep, sure seems that way. It's time to give you the powers Tim got by passing the trial. Part of the power sustaining Fulgaia, the Guardian's power, can be realized through Puka. This is the Combine. For the Combine, everyone's force is needed. It's a joint effort which, using our force, allows Puka to duplicate the Guardian's shape and abilities. So we need to remember that this trick can only be used when Puka's with us. Force Combine acquired. Colette! Tim! It's over. Wow. It's really amazing. I understand why you'd want to show someone. Yep. But I haven't shown anyone yet. Huh? You were the first. You took the test for me, right? That's not true. Do you think so? That's why I want to show you the most important thing to me, because flowers are their prettiest in that moment. Thank you. I wish the flowers would stay pretty like this forever and ever. I wish it could always be like this forever and ever. Yep. You did it, Tim. You were accepted as Pillar. I knew that any child of Rena's could do it. I'm sure she'd be happy. You should be proud. Tim, you did well. This is a gift from all of us. Accept it as a token of our appreciation. Heal Berry times 10, Big Berry times 3, Mega Berry times 1. I'm sure the trial has exhausted you. Take a well-earned rest. I survived the trial. I have the power to call the Guardians. I'm so excited I can't sleep. The ceremony went according to plan. That means that we have a new pillar. Just as I foresaw, it had to be someone of Sabrina's, but everybody works for Odessa. Everybody everywhere. At last we have kept the pillar safe, keeping the power of the Guardians. Because today we again have the pillar. The world will be safe no matter what the vision meant. Pillar? Sacrifice? What are they talking about? It all started the day Sabrina ran away from the village so her son wouldn't become Pillar. For 10 long years since then, we have scoured Filgaia for that boy. But now, it is over. The life of Tim is in hand, and with it Filgaia will be protected. A life whose purpose is to die. Die? Me? I don't understand. Didn't you know? Today your life was offered to the Guardian as Pillar. That's strange. Didn't you all know all of this before going to the trial arena? The trial to become Pillar is to give your life to the Guardians. Die? Me? That can't be. No, I'm scared. I don't want to die. How can they all be so casual about it? Who is it? Who's there? Tim, were you listening? Am I to die then? Do I really have to die? Yes, Tim, you must accept your destiny as Pillar, as the sacrifice. If you don't, the world will pay a terrible price. There are people you want to protect in this world, right? This is the only way. There are times when someone must be sacrificed. Please understand, Tim. You have to die for Filgaia. I have a family. The world can't perish, or else. I'm begging you, please die. Little Tim, we need your life. Give it to us, or Filgaia dies. Please die. You must die. Ah. You must give your life for all our sakes. You will die. Die. Okay. Die. And then he died. Kind of sucks. I mean, all the things we had to cross. What in the world? How can you sacrifice a child? I won't let you get away with this. Calm down, Ashley. How do you expect me to? Don't you care about life at all? Yes, life. With Tim's one life, the lives of everyone in Filgaia will be saved. There's nothing else to do. The ends are worth such sacrifice? But that's just like Odessa. Only choice is to make Colette a new Pillar. A new Guardian. How will that solve anything? What? Number 2 bulkhead has been breached. Someone is invading Valeria Chateau. Don't look at me. It's them. The chateau's hull is made of a special refined alloy called De La Metallica. If someone has broken through a bulkhead and is coming this way. Now conducting magnetic resonance scan of the interior. As you can tell, maybe you should think about escaping. No, I can't believe it. continues, Baskar Village could be harmed too. Ascend to an elevation of 1800. We'll shut the invaders in. We're going to. Invaders are definitely Odessa. I don't care if you make Valeria Chateau their grave. Just stop them. Alright, Lilka. Alright, everybody put their guard back up. Unfortunately, Tim stole my other equip. So, die. Die. Please die. Please die. But I need it back, in all seriousness. It's unfortunate he stole it. I can still... Okay, so, in any event, this doesn't seem like a very time-sensitive problem that we're undergoing right now. Filgaia will be fine. After all, Tim's the pillar. And then it'll be like, you're the pillar. Then we'll sacrifice the pillar. Then we'll fluff the pillar. It'll be great. Alright, everybody. That's gonna do it for today. I don't remember if I saved it. Probably did. I mean, did it actually update my position in it? I can never tell, because I keep accidentally, you know, when going from Switch to PS5 controller is tough because the buttons for confirm and cancel are opposite of each other, depending on which console you're playing with. Yes, for the Chateau. That'll do it for today. We will be back on Monday for more Atelier Iris 2, and then we'll continue this on Tuesday. But thanks, everybody. Let's see. I'm assuming... Let me see. I'll go ahead and probably check in on Alex. He's still streaming. Yeah, it looks like he is. So I'll go ahead and probably raid Dragon Master Alex. Just check and see how he's doing in Cosmic Fantasy 4. If he's upset, checks out, but we'll see. Alright, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Hang out in the raid if you'd like. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day.